Are you going to say good morning to everyone? Are you going to say good morning to everyone? Hmm? Are you going to say good morning? No? You're going to... There we go, look. There, good morning, everyone. Just saying to yous. I'll get the chat up while she's talking to yous. She does this to me when she's wanting my attention. This is what I get. This is what I get when she wants my attention. She knows it works, you see. I'll just get the chat up. Good morning, Moonlight. There, I see you. I see you. There we go. That's us now. I see you. There we go. I see you now. Yes, I do. Right, Moonlight does. Oh, for goodness sake, things are full. Look, I've got the boot on today, guys. I've got the boot on. Good morning, Keely. Good morning, lovely Jacqueline. Good morning, beautiful Arab. Shia, good morning. Yeah, Poppy does that, she. We call it rearing up, or to be short, rearing. So if you hear me talk about rearing, that's what it's about. It's about that, nothing else. Yeah, she likes to do that. She melts my heart with that. You know, see if I give her into trouble for barking or anything like that, she comes up here and does that to me. Oh, David. Well, there you go, eh? There you go. Yesterday I was a lizard, and look what I do to David. My goodness, David. There you are, eh? I've got hidden powers and I didn't even realise it. You know, even looking like this. There we go. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for that. That's always good to know. I think we should bring back Chad, don't you think? I think we should bring back Chad. David, my goodness. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Bella. Ah, there you are. What you make of that, eh? And looking, not even a Saturday, not even got my makeup or anything on. See, I've still got, listen, I've still got it. I always knew I did, still have it, really. Yes, Moonlight, I'm almost at 30,000 and oh my, I can't even believe that number. I cannot believe it. Arab, well, it just shows you. No, I never asked for that at all. You meant it as a compliment. David, but do you know that? Don't you think that's a kind of creepy compliment, really, David? Oh no. Oh, Bella, I am so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You'll be stronger. Listen to me. You'll be stronger. You'll get through it. You'll be stronger, and then you'll look back on this and think, you know, F them. But try and eat a little, even if it's only a little bit often. Life's too short to be around about. No, well, not David. Not really. Not when you come like that. And I don't listen. Let me give you a wee tip, David. Right? Let me look. I'm an old lady. Let me give you a wee tip. See, when you come straight in with that, talking to a girl, it never works. Never. And see if you're ever sending the D pics, it never works. Not one woman on earth looks at that and thinks, that's the man I'm going to marry. And not anyone that reads that kind of comment is going to think, oh, be still my beating heart. I'm in love. Not one. Not one. Try something a little bit more, you know, subtle. Like, oh, you've got pretty eyes. That's nice. Ladies like that. Oh, thank you very much. You know, or oh, your hair's looking good. You know, ladies like that kind of thing. You know, we really don't want to know about bits and bobs. We don't. We like to talk about it when we're with our girlfriends. We like to talk about things like that. We do. I won't lie about that, but just come straight in with that there, David. You know, I've just, look, I'm not giving you into trouble. I'm just saying, you know, there's different ways to approach things. Oh, Bella. Listen, and I'm sure my lovely daughter Lushtopia won't mind me talking about this, but she had found out that her ex was actually cheating on her, and she kicked him to the curb. She did. That was it. She'd found messages on his phone, and of course he was saying that, oh, the messages on the phone are innocent messages, right? But this girl was clearly, you know, saying that she loved him, and oh my goodness, you are so wonderful and all this. Good morning, Buff Carrot. Good morning, Mama Spoon. You know, he was saying, oh, it's innocent, right? Now this girl was saying, oh, I don't, you do, I'm so happy you do everything for me, right? And I was thinking, when has he ever done anything for my daughter? Not really. Not really. So anyway, she kicked him to the curb. She was devastated because it was a long relationship. They had a flat and everything together. She went and moved back in with her father, and she still had her big lizard at the time, so he moved with her. And I'll tell you, she's never been happier. She's really, really happy. She's enjoying her life. She's looking forward to years to come. So, but she was devastated at first, but she got over it and she's never looked back. So please, Bella, just keep all that in mind. And I'm here anyway. See, if you need to chat, just talk to me. Well, luckily enough, she moved in with her father, and her sister stays there. So I think her sister helped her through a lot of it as well. And I think she was just glad that she had found out what it was actually like. Good morning, Ashley. My plans today is for the garden, probably again, because the chair's already out. The chair's out in the garden, but it's a little bit windy. Yes, a fresh start. Come on, guys, don't have me putting these in time out. They go in time out sometimes. Sometimes a couple of times a day they go in time. See, better show you. Look, the carry on it. Look. They're looking for anybody going by. Anybody. Yes, it was a fresh start for my daughter, and she's great. She's really, really happy. She's got money, you know, and she's really, really happy. So. Oh, Bella, I know it is going to be difficult for you, but listen, let me tell you, every day you'll get stronger. You'll get stronger every day, and the hurt will lessen every day. It will lessen. Yes, a change in your routine is awful, but try and make it for the better. Try and think about what you like. What does Bella like? What would you like to do? Do you like to paint? Do you like art? Do you like to, you know, whatever it is? I know it's a terrible time as well with the lockdown and everything, but figure out what you enjoy to do. Do you enjoy doing YouTube? Maybe have a YouTube channel, you know, see all that energy, put it into something new and exciting, make something exciting happen. You know, this is going to be your time now, your time to turn it all around and be really, really happy and do something new and different. So try something like that. The dog, Mama Spoon, the dog, they sit there, look, now they're nice and quiet now. Look, nice and quiet, but they're on guard. That's their favourite thing to do, is bark. Barking and eating is their favourite things. Oh dear. Oh, Sophie, it's a shame. I know it's really hard. I mean, honestly, you will get through it. I was married for what, over 20 years, something like that. I was married for. So, and me and my husband were like childhood sweethearts. I started to be boyfriend and girlfriend with him when I was 12 and he was 13. So we grew up together as well as got married and had children and all the rest of it. And it was really difficult at first. But now, I mean, he comes up for his Christmas dinner and he's up all the time. You know, and we get on great, which is a good thing for the kids that we get on great. You know, we have a laugh, a banter. You know, we do all that, and as I say, he comes over for his Christmas dinner, and you know, I get him birthday gifts and stuff like that. So I know, but it was difficult at first, you know, for the routine, having a completely different, and even things like making a cup of coffee, and you'd put 2 cups out, you know, just automatic things like that. Yes, Bella. It is, I mean, it really is difficult at first. Hi, ASMR craft videos. I wonder if David's left. I think David's gave up on me. David might have left now. Maybe David's actually Chad for yesterday and he's decided that I'm not a lizard after all. I don't know. I don't know what kind of vibe I'm giving out this morning. I just hope if the firemen or the army come into the street, that vibe's getting put out as well. Well, you know. Oh, here's my craft video. David gave me a statement that I won't repeat. Let's just say that it's a statement, and it's a statement that never works when you say it to ladies. It's never like a "be still my beating heart" moment when a man tells you that kind of thing, especially when we've just met. Especially when we've just met, you know. Yes, yes, he told me something. Yes, my craft video. He told me something about somewhere. I'm not. I see. I don't really want to get into it. Oh dear. Yes, time does heal. This is true. Fellow Scot in Australia. Wow. Oh, Mama's been. So I think David's probably gave up on me. I think David's maybe away his next live chat. Maybe that line will work with another girl. It won't though. This is it. I was giving him good advice. I was giving David good advice. So I was. My routine's been kind of off as well. I wasn't bad this morning. I was up about 4:45 or something this morning. That's my usual time. It was dark and the birds were all just starting to chirp. I love that. So I was up. Yes, Bella, I certainly will pray for you. I will definitely pray for you and for all of yous because you've done it in my time of need with my dad. And I'm also going to pray for David. David, I'm going to pray for you as well. But listen, I'll give you tips on how to get girls. And it's nice things to like. It's like, you know, like your eyes are beautiful, what beautiful eyes you've got, or oh, you've got lovely hair, or oh, your fingernails are nice, or something like that, or you've got a really good personality. That's the kind of things, you know. D-pics and stuff like that don't work. I've never known and we talk, let's face it, girls, we talk, right? I've never known anybody that's been sitting saying to me, do you know something, Linda? I'll tell you, he sent me the most brilliant D-pic the other night, this guy. Best one I've ever seen in my life. And me going, oh, did he really? Let me see it. And going, oh, that's an absolute cracker there. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty. You can't not take that fellow on. It's never happened. Never. My daughters have had D-pics and said, wait till you see this one. We're like that. It's not a nice thing. It's not nice. You know, it's funny though. It's funny. So there you are. See, I gave them the wrong reactions. I give them the wrong reactions. Like the guy up the swimming. He was expecting me to be kind of swimming, or swooning even in the pool. And I couldn't move for laughing. I couldn't move. I don't think that's the reaction they're after, but that's what they get. Oh, tell me, David's brightened my day though with that. That's tickled tickled me, but not in that kind of way, David. So don't get yourself all, you know, the way you were. You know, not tickled that way, David. But it's better than Chad yesterday, wasn't it? Well, maybe Chad will come in. Maybe Chad will come in. See if I'm extra lizardy today. I might be. That's just the mood I might be in. Extra lizardy. Oh dear. I tell you, you get a good laugh though sometimes. Oh, see, maybe I shouldn't laugh. I can't help it. Oh, I can't help myself. I can't. But I mean, right, we'll do a vote here with all the ladies, right? What would you rather a man that you've never met before said to you? Would you like him to say something like, "Oh, you've got really beautiful eyes," right? That's a number one in the chat. Or number two, would you like him to say, "Every time I see you, you give me a bleep," right? That's number two, the thing that David said. Right, let's see. We'll put this to a vote. One for nice eyes, two for growth in places. Let's see. Louise. Oh. See, number one doesn't be a stranger. Number one, oh, there's a couple of number twos here. There's nothing wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong if that's what you like. But personally, I'd rather not know about what's going on. Saying that, if it was Aquaman or something that said that to me, I think I'd be like, okay, son, come on over to my house. Maybe I can help you with that. I don't know. I might be able to give you a hand with that situation that you've got going here. Well, see, gutter again. That's not the way this is. See, I never intended this live stream to end up like that, but there you go. That's where we're at again. Gutter. We should name the channel Gutter Talk. Gutter Talk with Blueberry. You know, everybody will know. Oh, her that does the old lady. Oh, she's a doctor as well, is she? She's a doctor and a nurse as well. Oh, she's... Oh, Sophie, nearly 30,000. Oh my goodness. It's unbelievable. I'm absolutely... Right, guys. I never thought I would get 20 subscribers, let alone nearly 30,000. I never had in my wildest dreams thought that possible. Because I always thought, who would like it? Who would like this? But obviously there is people that do, like David. David likes it. You know, there's people that do like it. That's going to be great all day, I'll tell you. That's me. That's me for today, giggling. So that's me giggling all day long. Yes, I have been sitting, but we'll go out. I'll show you, Mom, we'll go out. We'll go outside. I'll show you. It's quite windy though. And I've got the boot on. Because I hurt my foot yesterday. Ouch. Ouch. Right, let's go out and play. Right, show you some. Come on out and play in the grass. Let's go and play then. Let's do some playing outside. We're ready to play? Are we ready? Are we ready? Go and play outside. There they are. That's him. They're away to cause trouble. Trouble in the neighbourhood. Oh, I think I'd rather have a drink. To be honest, on a first date. You know, ease it up. But then again, I'd maybe say things that I shouldn't. So I might. It's quite windy. Keep my bamboo up there. But it's nice again, look. Sunshine. So I hope my parasol comes today, although I don't think I'll get it up because the wind will have it. I'll be like Mary Poppins if I put it up. I'll be flying away. That's wishful thinking. The weight of me would hold down a building. Come on. See, look at this, look. The boot. The boot is on. I'm my own worst enemy. My parasol, it's called. It's a big umbrella that goes in the middle of my table. So it's a huge, huge big umbrella so that I can sit in the shade. But I see if I put it up in this wind, it'd be away. I'd be flying away. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? I'm so grateful with all of you. I'm grateful with what I've got. I really am. I love you all. Yes, it'd be nice to have my lunch or my coffee in the morning sitting there under the parasol. Ooh, be fancy. You know, or at the weekend sitting with a vodka under the parasol, which is probably possible with yous all with me. I'll pour yous a vodka as well, but I might actually drink it. This is the thing. I might do that. There's my babies, look. Oh, there's somebody going through. Let's see what's going on. Right, we'll do that so you can spy. See, you are like a wee rear view mirror for me. Is it like a little rear view mirror? I can see what's going on there. Oh, it's just a wee man over the road. There we go. Oh no. Oh, Mama Spoon, that's a shame. Well, I really hope that everything's okay now. But that sounds scary. Oh no, I can hear buzzing. Ah, Jesus! I need to try and run with the boot on. Ouch! Ouch! Did you see me getting attacked? Told you, the smell the fear. Ouch! That was me running. See how fast? Usain Bolt hasn't got a look in there, eh? Usain Bolt. Wait a minute, there I've closed the door over. Oh, see, I mean to sit down and then I'm up moving about. Blooming foot's falling off. There we go. Right. Let's try that again without running. There we are. Oh, I hate wasps are the worst. Wasp. In fact, I'll take these in and I'll show you my bee catcher, right? I'll show you. This is for the wasps, right? I've got this. And I end up just throwing it. I've got this for the wasps get that. But the bees, this is a great wee thing. Let me turn you around. The bees get this. So, right, we'll capture me on the screen. Right, you see the bee, you capture it, then you turn this round, see the wee gate closes, and then your bee's inside, and then you go out and then you just turn it and open it and the bee flies off. So that's for the bees. That's for the bees. And I've got a bin up on my table, and I'll tell you why. Because see, if it was down, she'd be in it. So she's the bin raker. Aren't you? Yeah, it's beautiful here. It's 10 past 11. 11 minutes past 10 even. See, I've got a bit of that dyslexia, is it? And sometimes I'll see numbers and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's a 7 and it's a 1, right? Just my brain. Or sometimes I see words and they're jumbled. And I always knew that this happened to me with words, but I never knew it happened to me with numbers until I went to the bingo. And I was finding it difficult to keep up with the thing because the numbers were all jumbled up, and that's when I realised I've got that problem with oh my girl, yes, I remember that. I hope so, Mama Spoon. Mama Spoon. you'd have your hands full, because they're a handful, but they're lovely. I love my babies. I don't know what I would do without them. For instance, this morning, I'd let them out really early and came in, and Mr. Mikey was over on his little beanbag over there, and Poppy was on my bed. So I made my bed this morning, so she's been over and flicked all my pillows and made a little nest for herself. So I just felt as if I needed a cuddle this morning. And I wasn't on here for David to help me with that. So I went in, and she was lying all curried up. So I was just kissing her wee face and everything, and doing that, clapping her. And she makes this little noise when you're loving her, as if, it's a cute noise. Look how cute I am. So that gives me, see, things like that's better than winning money on a scratch card, for instance. Mikey's 12 and Poppy's 6. But they'd live to they're about 16, Jack Russell, so I've heard. So we've got plenty of life in the two of them. At 4 a.m. in lovely Chicago. Kaylin, I remember flying into Chicago Airport, O'Hara Airport, and it was at night time, and it was amazing because the place looked just enormous. And we had been going for ages now, and it was just all these lights, all these lights, all these lights. See, in Scotland, you've got to remember, in Scotland, we've got less than, 6 million population. We've got 5.2 million people that stay in Scotland, so we're tiny, I suppose. So when I was flying into Chicago, it was like, I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. And I think it was the first ever airport I had been in that had like a little underground, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is like a city, this little airport. I would love to visit the 50 states one day. Not now, though, because Donald Trump's not letting him in, is he? I've been watching Florida things like with a petted lip, we call it this. If you do that, it's called a petted lip. And that's how I've been watching. I've been on Google. I've been on Google Maps again. Yes, Jenna, that's how many people are in Scotland. 5.2 million Scots. That's us. That's all it is. Very small nation. But then again, we're a wee nation, but we've got wee man's or big man's syndrome, that we think we're big. we're not. We think we're a big country, but we're not really. We're only tiny. Yes, it was huge. All the lights, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was like massive to me. See, it really was. It was amazing. It was wonderful. Yes, Finland. You're small as well. We're small. Yeah, so, right, I'll tell you where I've been Google Map. I was in Tasmania in Australia. I had done some Tasmanian Google mapping. That was lovely. And today I tried to go on Richard Branson's island, because he's putting his island up for security or something with a bank for a loan right now. So I thought, where is Richard Branson's island? So I googled it, of course, and you can't really get on the island. So there's no wee blue roads that you can put your wee guy in. So I done it in neighbouring islands. So it's beautiful, beautiful place. I would see if Richard Branson's watching this, right? Because he might be. I wouldn't mind, a wee trip to your island. In fact, I would give you a YouTube video. Let's see if it works. It works for some jewellery. I would do more than a 10-minute, review video of your island. I really would. So there you go. There's your opportunity, Richard, if you want a 10-minute or longer video, going about your island and stuff. I'll do it. Listen, I'll do it. I'll sacrifice. I'll take one for the team. It's beautiful. It is. It's like a desert island. It's like white beaches and palm trees and all that kind of stuff. I'd be in the water. I'd be in the water all the time. I love swimming. Well, you know that because I swim. I swim every day usually. I'm missing my swimming. I'm getting fatter too. I'm missing my swimming. I'm getting fatter because my face is never out the fridge. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's a big bone thing. It's not. I've not really got big bones at all. I've probably got small bones because I'm only 5 foot, you see. So I've probably got small bones, but you know, I've got a lot of fat. Is Marcraft video? My dad's doing good today. Yesterday they had a lot on their plate because they were getting things organised, as I say, for my auntie. Thank you, Buff Carrot. But see, you can only see this, but the rest it's a riot that you are as well not seeing, because once you see it, there's no unseeing. That was the police going by in bikes and we missed it. We missed it. That was the police going by in pedal bikes. Bella, I'm just, see, because I'm so small and I've got such a healthy appetite, you see. Sometimes I blame my tablets. I say it's the tablets I take that piled. In a way, one of the tablets does. The cancer one stops me from producing estrogen. So I think that puts weight on you. But I would rather have a bit of weight than the cancer back. So, and see just now, I'm having the cake. I'm having a biscuit. I'm having a packet of crisps. I'm having all that. And enjoying it. My face is never out the fridge. I'm just going in and opening the fridge, looking in and then coming away again. I don't know how many times I'm in the fridge. I've woke up and been like, right, okay, what am I having for breakfast? Usually it's cereal. I'm thinking, I'm going to have a pot noodle. Why not? They're there. I'm going to have a pot noodle and I'm going to make myself a sandwich and ham as well. For breakfast. Because I'm thinking myself, the world's all over the place right now. The world's all over the place. You know, if I want a pot noodle for breakfast, I'm going to have one. I'm going to have a pot. And see if I want a Pop-Tart for dinner, I'll have that as well. You know, apple crumble, maybe that for breakfast. Bella, you should always do things for yourself. Even if you're in a relationship with someone, you should always do things for yourself. Never try to be anything else for someone else. Ever. And Bella, you're a wonderful person. You don't need to. You don't need to impress anyone. And see if you feel as if you've got to impress someone, they're not the one. Because people will love you for who you are. You know, and it's, do you know, it's better like that, because then there's no pretending. You just do what you want. You just... You moved your fridge to the bed. Buff Carrot, you're giving me ideas now. Because, you know, you could get one of the little mini fridges and just have it right next to your bed. I could have my energy drinks in there. Oh, yes. Always be yourself. See, that's it. You know me. The no makeup on. You know, freshly out swim spots. All the rest. That's how I've never come on here and thought I'm going to try and be something that I'm not, because I thought that would never work. And people are too smart anyway. They can see that a mile away when you're trying to fake it. I'm not fake. Apart from the leg's kind of fake because that's got a metal rod in it. But saying that, I don't class it as fake. I class myself as partly Terminator. There you go. I'm a part Terminator. I should have that. I should have that clickbaiting. I am the original Terminator, half Terminator. Well, it's probably not even half, but a small bit of Terminator in me. Here, oh, I'm not even going to finish that. I was going to say something about Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I'm not even going to finish that. It was going to be rude. It was going to be a rude thing. I'm not allowed to talk like that on YouTube anymore. I'd need to 18 plus. Ah. See, David started it all in my head. I wasn't coming on here to be like that, but it's just all, it's kicked off this morning. It's kicked off. No, I was talking about Terminator in me, and there it was going to be bad. There was something going to be said. Yeah, your stash. We have stashes. That's. I've got a stash of toilet roll. I've got a stash of toilet. You have seen my stash, a toilet roll. I know my son was going to the shops last night. He went, "Mum, do we need it?" And it was. I nearly said, "Get more toilet roll." I nearly did. A stash of gin and cola is good. Do you know the last time I had gin was my hen night? It was back when I was 19 years old. On my hen night. It wasn't even my hen night. I had my hen night actually a week before the wedding, but it was the night before I got married. I had a little gin, I remember. That's the last time I ever had it. That's a great idea. Hide all your stash in the cereal boxes. I've seen someone hide their stash in the freezer. Seeing that, you would need to defrost it. If it was in the freezer, you would need to defrost it, wouldn't you? But that's a great idea. In the cereal box, a cereal that nobody likes in your house. Bran flakes or something, you know, something that nobody eats. You know, put your stuff. I'm alright because my son's vegan, so. Oh, Mrs. Doubtwater's loving it. Actually, Buff Carrot, our last live stream, she was on live stream. She was loving it because she's got the butcher to deliver her meat to her door. She keeps trying to entice him in. And the only reason he's not going in is because of the distance, she said. She says he was gagging to get into the house. But, you know, he couldn't because of this social distancing. But he was gagging at it. Gagging. Oh. I'm sure she's got some kind of emergency happening up the road there. You seen the wee bungalow up the road? That's hers. That's where she stays. She stays up there. You see her out in the summer with her bikini on, watching for budgie smugglers go by. See, I can't help myself now. It's all in my head. Things have all... Terrible. Terrible. I'm a terrible, terrible lady at times. I come on here to talk about, you know, the weather, and it's just ended the same way, me talking about naughty stuff. I'm hoping to get my parasol though. Oh, I'll show you the neighbours' wee thing while I'm at it. It's a nice wee thing they've got in their garden. I'll show you my table as well. We're going to have a snoop out the window and see what's going on outside. See, you'll see how windy it is. It's brisk, as we say. See my wee trees getting blown about. Look, they've got a lovely thing up the back there. See, and my wee table's behind my arbour, but I'm going to bring it back round here. Look, there's Sally up the back. That's my scarecrow called Sally. She gives some people the creeps. I like her. Look, guys. There's my stash. It's terrible. It's terrible, so it is. What a person. I'm a terrible person. The stashing. Oh, oh, there's my Marilyn. Beautiful. And there's another Van Gogh. See. Van Gogh's in this house, champagne walls. I'm not trying to be posh. And then obviously that Van Gogh as well. You know. Thank you, Katrina. I've got lights all round it as well, so all lights up at night. Gagging, I know. It's a good Scottish word. I love that word. I've explained before. If you're gagging for something, it's like you're really desperate for it. It's not like in RuPaul, when they say they're gagging, it means, oh, that's fabulous, right? In Scotland, if you're saying you're gagging for something, it means you desperately want it. Gazebo, that's what they've got. They've got a lovely gazebo. So my umbrella that's coming is rainbow. It's like a rainbow. So it's going to fit in perfect. See, I like the in your face stuff. I'm not like neutral, like it's all just I'm like, put it on the wall, put it on the wall, get a tack in there, just put it there. You know, lights, just doesn't matter whether, just put them in your wall. I've said this story before, but I'll tell you again in case you didn't hear it. I think the reason, I mean, I've got lights everywhere. In fact, we should probably change some lights. We'll do that while we're here. I love lights. If I could have my Christmas tree up all year round, I would. And I think the reason, we've still got some of them, we've got some of these. Oh goodness. I think the reason why was when I was a little girl, I was in hospital a lot. I'm talking like a week, 2 weeks at a time, etc. And back in the days, your mum and dad couldn't sleep with you or anything. So they'd get sent home and I'd be there myself. So I always remember when it was time for me to go home, driving through Glasgow to get home, and all the lights were there. And all the hotel buildings were all lit up in beautiful greens and blues and reds. And I always remember feeling a beautiful warm kind of feeling. So I think that's where all this lights everywhere. See, I've got little tea lights in my wee birdie cage. So we'll change the lights. But I just like what I like. There's one. I've been meaning to do this. I've been sitting looking at it. Another. But I love my Christmas tree. I must admit, I love getting my Christmas tree up. It makes me feel good. There we go, that's that done. My little birdie cage. Put that there. Do you know what? Someone along there, I think they've got a little budgie, and they let the little budgie out, but in its cage, obviously. Like, we're needing batteries because we've run out of. And then my little antler. Take this one out and put a battery in it. And then in my bathroom I've got lights everywhere. I'm a fortune in batteries. But I just wish more people would just do what they want. You know, even with decor, house decor. Never mind what other people think, if you like it. There's my little antler. That goes on my fireplace. Yeah. They can all go in the bin. She's hovering next to the bin because there's I don't know if you get these, but I've ate a pepperami this morning. And she's wanting to go in there and get the wrapper and eat it. Oh, Loxy, see, you shouldn't really do that in other people's channel. Neither you should. I mean, I don't even do that on my own channel. Ask for money. Yeah. I mean, everybody is going through a bad time at the moment, you know? Everybody's going through a bad time at the moment. Money isn't abundance. I'm awful low. I'm talking to my mum again, look. Now, see, now I'm too low. But anyway, we'll slink down. There we go. Perfect. You know, I would never come on here and blatantly ask you for money like that. That's terrible. I couldn't anyway. And then do it on somebody else's channel. That's just not right. Rude. That's rude. See, it's amazing what you get. I mean, this morning, obviously David's put a good smile on my face, and I'll be smiling about that all day. If you haven't seen what David said to me, back at the chat, I can't repeat it, what David said. Oh, see, oh, I love the sounds of farm noises. I love that. In Essex, beautiful Essex. Yes, Jane, why not? Get your Christmas lights out and put them up. I mean, who cares, really? Nobody cares. It's your house. It's your house. I mean, I've been tempted, because I've got pink Christmas lights, and I've been tempted to maybe get them and put them round my bed. Because, you know, why not? And I've heard about people that have actually put their Christmas tree up. And do you know what they said? They said nobody's allowed in the house anyway, so who's going to see it? So see, if you want to do it, do it. There you go, I'm giving you permission. Hey, here's Minecraft videos. What do you make of that? Saying that to me. You know, I told them, no, that's no way to swoon anyone. Yes, we'll do that. And see at night when you turn it, when it's dark and you've got all your lights on, it'll feel as cosy as anything. I know, yes, Minecraft. I must be giving off some kind of vibe. Yesterday I was giving off the lizard vibe, but who knows what kind of vibe I'm putting off today. And I've got my boot on, so, you know, and I've no makeup on. I never even tried. Never even tried for that comment, but there you go. David just had to tell me that was something that was on his mind. Oh. See, if my daughters are in the chat, they don't like MD talking to their mother like that. And I say, I'm not even giving out any kind of vibes, am I? Mad cooker. Mad cooker vibes. Cooker ASMR. Hear that be one. That be one. Cooker does your ASMR. Like that, and me just doing that kind of stuff. I don't know if that'd be relaxing or not. I would probably get a lot of views, but I don't know if it'd be that's not, see, I like to do relaxing stuff, but it could be, it might be. Carol Baskin. Oh, I know, I love watching things about the Tiger King. And even just the way he says Carol Baskin. I watched Joe's video, Here Kitty Kitty, have you seen it? Here kitty kitty, and she's going about with a plate with meat on it, feeding it to the tigers. I don't know if you could get away with that in this country. See, over in America, you know, you've got this freedom of speech and stuff like that. We've got to watch what we say. We've got to watch what we say or we get in trouble. I don't think we would be allowed to make that kind of video. Louise, he got 22 years was for one for the hire for murder, right? But you could say that he was only he was saying that, and it wasn't. He didn't really mean it, and he gave the guy $2,000 or something. and you know, it could say I gave him that for, I don't know, wages or something like that. But he also got time for illegally transporting tigers about. He'd sold some tiger cubs to places, and it was illegal. And they found all these documents of him selling tiger cubs. So all that added up to 22 years. But I think there's more dangerous people out there than Joe Exotic that should probably get 22 years. I don't think the man deserves 22 years. You know, a fine or something, or told never to breed tigers again. You know, he did, but that was the thing, Louise. He did love his tigers. But Carol Baskin, she's not just doing that for the goodness of her own heart. I don't think, allegedly. See, you've got to watch what you say. You know, she's getting cash in for people come and look at the cat, so she's profiteering. And I think Joe's enclosures looked better than Carol Baskin's enclosures. What do you think? Her enclosures looked too dodgy. I think, in my opinion, allegedly. Blueberry gets sued with Carol Baskin. Here, that would make me millions. I'd be on the networks. She has, oh, Louise, there's something about her, isn't there? There was something about her, and even just her body language when they were talking about. Now, if your husband just mysteriously disappeared, your billionaire husband that owned jets and stuff like that just disappeared, and you loved him, you'd be devastated. You'd be devastated. You would have a memorial service. You would have plaques in his name. You'd have statues. You know, you would have things called after him. You would, you know. She, after her husband disappeared, she says she didn't want to hear his name mentioned in her house again. That's a big red flag to me. There's another red flag. You know? Joe seems to think he's in the septic tank. Well, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that, but the police are looking into it again. She's raging. She's raging because she thought the whole documentary would be a negative thing for Joe and about how he's a bad person breeding these exotic tigers and all that. She never thought for 1 minute that they were going to delve into all that. And for the guy's daughters to be sitting there and that said that the will had been altered. Oh, that's another red flag. That's a couple. And I'm not a detective in any way. I hope they do, Louise, because there's something not right. Mama Spoon, I couldn't... You know, I watched it for the tigers. The documentary. I was watching it for the tigers, you know. And it just got... Every episode, it was just like, what? I couldn't go... I couldn't wait to see what was going to happen next. But I tell you that there's a few moments that stick out. And the one moment that sticks out that I was telling my mum about was the Prince Albert thing. He's piercing, right? And he puts padlocks on the end of his piercing, right? And see that, you would have it like cleaned and you'd have it probably put away in a drawer or something like that. He had them hanging on the wall. He had them on the wall. And I don't think he'd have washed them first. Yeah. Oh. That's just not right, is it? I mean, you don't hang it on a body. Is it just me? Maybe I'm up with what they call prude. Maybe that's my problem. And maybe I'm just dried up old old prude sitting here. Yeah, I would, if I had, you know, even, hold on a minute, even the piercings, right? I keep my jewellery in a special place for the piercings. But if I had a piercing down there, I wouldn't be dangling it from my wall. I would have it somewhere, you know, cleaned and put somewhere. I wouldn't have the padlocks. There was about 4 or 5 of them. And my mum was great. She's going, what do they do? What is it they actually do? with them. I said, Mum, I don't know what they do with them. She goes, but how does it happen? How does that? I don't know. I've no idea what happens. I'm not looking it up. I'm not going to Google it, that's for sure. I'm not going to Google it. That would be in my internet history. You know, who knows what I'd get popped up on Wish? You know, that Wish, that gives me all sorts of things. I'm like, my God, this stuff. I mean, the pouch. I mean, the pouch for men. That was I was like, what? Why is that on my Wish? The stuff. I know, Louisa. There was something like a 48-piece adult pack of things that I can't say on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. A 48 pack of all these things. I'm thinking, why are they giving me that as a thing? Well, she'll like that. Yeah. There was whips and everything. I was like, what's going on? You know, I see my children were sitting here and I was scrolling through and Mummy's got all that. Do you know, they wouldn't bat an eye. They would just be thinking that's her. They wouldn't be batting an eyelid at it, but Louise, and the man says he goes commando. He goes commando. Right? But me and my mum were having a laugh because surely if you had a padlock dangling from you, it'd be all stretched down, wouldn't it? But all stretched down to your knees. Oh. That's not pretty. It's not. that's not a pretty accessory. Well, maybe some people. Well, obviously Joe thinks it is. Joe thinks that's a good thing. But I couldn't stop. I can't stop watching the man. I can't stop watching. There's just something about him. I can't stop it. Louise, I know. And if he was, but can you imagine? He's walking about the park. Do you think he's got that on while he's walking about the park? Can you imagine it in the shape of his trousers, the front of his trousers? You seen a padlock? I'd be like, what's going on? There's my postman. 50 Shades of Joe. I know. I love watching him though. There's just something about him. But anyway, thank you all very much for spending this time with me. I'm going to get back out and sit. Possibly be running from wasps and bees. Louise, I know. Oh, let's see. I'll be thinking about that all day. And what about David's comment? David, thank you for that. I'll be thinking about that all day now. Hello, sweet Emily. I'm just signing off now, so I am. So I hope you all enjoyed today. Have a lovely day. And I'll be back again tomorrow. And I love you all. Bye, everyone.